versus Arsenal. Already Man City has overtaken Arsenal on the lead of the table with 30 matches played. A win for Arsenal today, Arsenal will automatically overtake Manchester City. Let's go hear what the fans have to say. This is Premier Sports Fan Center.
Yeah? Okay. Chelsea is coming back, whether they like it or not.
Hello viewers, you're welcome to Premier Sport Fan Center, and this is our live watch along, and it is the EPL still on match day 37, and it is another big one in England, the match between Manchester United versus Arsenal. Yeah, Manchester United still have a very slim hope to qualify for the European Champions, League next season, either the Conference League or the Europa League. But Arsenal has a very slim opportunity here to get to perfection. Perfection is not enough to guarantee them a qualification to winning the EPL this season. So they need more than the perfection, and it is not in their hands any longer. It is in the hands of Manchester City. Yeah, their destiny is in the hand of Manchester City. Yeah, they just need the Manchester City to lose a point here so they can believe that they can win the EPL this season. But well, a lot will be happening today. I'm not alone to talk about all the happenings in the studio today. Well, I have with me Jimmy. How do you do today?
I'm good. Another good day to watch this Premier League football. It's always interesting when two giants comes together like this.
Yeah, always interesting when two giants comes together like this. Yeah, and when two elephants meet, it's the grass that will suffer. Yeah, and the match is already 16 minutes old, and it is goalless in this encounter. Nobody has scored yet, but we've seen a series of close chances created by the two sides, but it's still goalless at the 16. Going to the 17th minute. I also have with me, Yemite. How do you do today?
Yeah, I'm fine. A very important fixture out there at the Old Trafford, and it's a game that Arsenal needs to win, and also Manchester United. But let's see.
And that is a goal!
And my Arsenal just made it one. Kai Havertz linking up with Lisandro Trossard and making it 1-0 to Arsenal. And so Arsenal lead currently at the Old Trafford 1-0 to Arsenal.
Yeah, 1-0 to Arsenal at the Old Trafford. That goal was scored by Trossard. Assist from Havertz.
Kai Havertz.
Yeah, in the reverse future, we saw Manchester United scored an early goal against an Arsenal, but that match ended 3-1 in favor of Arsenal. Well, let's see today how it's going to end. We have seen the first 20 minutes of this encounter, and yeah, it took Arsenal 19 minutes to get the first goal in this encounter. So far so good. What are your analysis of the first 20 minutes?
Yeah, it's been all Manchester United for me the first 20 minutes. But now Arsenal have scored. That just shows you what a team like Arsenal can do to you when you switch off. Manchester United switched off this last 2 minutes, and they've punished them by getting a goal. But the first 15 minutes, it was Manchester United trying to create something against Arsenal, but they were not very good in the final third. They were not good with their final product. But yeah, Arsenal have done it, and they are 1-0 up.
Yeah, they are 1-0 up wherever you are watching us from. This is Premier Sport Fan Center. Please don't forget to send in your live comment, and also remember to tell us your location whenever you drop a comment. Another important information, you stand a chance of winning 10,000 naira if you send in your live prediction in this encounter between Manchester United versus Arsenal. If you get it right, you stand a chance of winning 10,000 naira on Premier Sport. Mero Lubude from Muwe has won it before. Uche also have won it before. Steve and Kevin, they've all won it before. So it can be your tongue. So just try, send in your prediction. And hey, if you're watching us for the first time, please don't forget to subscribe to Premier Sport Fan Center. And also, don't forget to like our page. It is 1-0 right now in favor of Arsenal in the 22nd minute of this encounter. So, yeah, Mike, what are your expectations prior to this match?
Yeah, I expect Arsenal to come at Man U. At least show that you really want to win this league. A Man U that is missing their marquee man going forward, Bruno Fernandes. So I think and Arsenal has done some good things concerning that. And let's just see if they can just take it up to the end and get the desired result they want here.
Yeah, we saw Manchester United in the early minutes, in the early 15 minutes of this game. They were the one dominating Arsenal. They were the one creating all the chances. They were the one taking the game to Arsenal. But hey, it's Arsenal that got the goal.
Yeah, it's a game that was a bit balanced. Man U got those chances from some mistakes Arsenal were making at the back. And Arsenal, they've grown into the game and they are creating more chances than they were before. So I think it's a good chance for Arsenal to at least extend their lead, 1-0 up already.
Yeah, 1-0 up already, 1-0 up already. And that goal was scored by Trossard, assist by Kai Havertz. How beautiful was that move? Yeah.
That goal was a very, very massive goal. Really, really good team play. He dropped the pass into the box 6 and Trossard was there to tap it in. So, Arsenal leading 1-0.
Yeah, Arsenal leading 1-0. Manchester United have lost 18 games in all competitions this season. Last losing more in a single campaign when they slipped to 19 defeat in 1917 to 1977 stroke 1978 season. That was when they lost, had 18 defeat. But 19 defeat. But right now they are having 18. One more will equal the baddest record so far they have ever had.
Yeah, they've had a terrible, terrible season so far, Manchester United. They can do better, but I don't know if they can really do better under their current coach, Eric Ten Hag. So it's still very slim. The future is cloudy. I just think that Man U needs to sit. Let's go of some players and really see where they want to get to. Because as far as I'm concerned, I can't really see light at the end of the tunnel for them with the way they are going. Maybe a switch in structural plan or approach. Maybe it will begin to tend towards a better result.
Yeah, maybe we'll begin to tend towards better results. So far, Manchester United is playing a 4-2-3-1 formation here. Well, Arsenal is playing a 4-3-3 formation here. And the line-up for Manchester United, Onana remained the goalkeeper. Where from the far left, we have Dalot, Evans, and Casemiro, and Wan-Bissaka as a four-man defend. And Amrabat and Maino to midfielder there. Then we have Garnacho, McTominay, and Diallo as a three men up front, and we have the last man as the forward man here, watchalong for Manchester United. How good is this?
I think that's practically what they can get going forward with the absence of some of their marquee players. So I think that's the best they can get right now. And they just have to feel their best leg because they are playing against Arsenal, and if they are not careful, Arsenal can humiliate them at Old Trafford. So they really need to do the needful.
All right, they really need to do the needful. And let's quickly look at the lineup of Arsenal. Arsenal have David Raya as the goalkeeper for defense line. We have White, Saliba, Gabriel, and Tomiyasu. Then at the midfield, we have Odegaard, Partey, and Declan Rice. Then three men up front, Saka, Kai Havertz, and Trossard are the three men up front for Arsenal. How massive is that, Jimmy?
Yeah, massive. For me, that's their strongest lineup. I like when Thomas Partey and Declan Rice play together. It gives Rice that more of a freedom to go forward. And compared to the Manchester United lineup, this is by far superior. I mean, Manchester United, yes, have struggled through injuries. We can see that the likes of Marcus Rashford and Bruno Fernandes are not on the pitch. But I think, at the end of the day, it falls down to who wants it more.
Yeah, he said at the end of the day, it falls down to who wants it more. Yeah, remember to send in your comments. We are here. And whatever your thoughts are in this encounter going on right now between Man U versus Arsenal, you can drop it, on our comment section, and we will do justice to that. Hey, remember to send in your prediction too. You stand a chance of winning 10,000 naira of our Premier Sport. You don't need to stake with anything. It is free of charge. Just stake. And when you get it, ask those who have predicted before and got it. They will tell you the story. So far, so good. It is 1-0 in this first half. You talk about Ten Hag not actually living up to expectation. We saw him in the first season with Manchester United. We say, hey, probably if he was given the second season, probably he was going to do well. But here we have seen what he has brought to the party. Not as good as expected in this encounter. Yeah.
Yeah, so let's see, and that's a good shot from that Arsenal player. I think that's Tomiyasu right there, but his shot was blocked right there. So Ben White, we fancy his chances going down the right and set a pass straight to Bukayo Saka, who cuts back, drops it for the run of Ben White, who crossed into the box. But he eluded everybody, and that would be a goal kick to Manchester United at the 29th minute of that encounter. Look at that build-up play. Bukayo Saka going down right there, dropping it for White, and Ben White wanting to try his luck from that tight angle, and he couldn't get that angle right. He got one like that against Chelsea. Maybe he wanted to try his luck again right there. So goal kick to Manchester United as it stands.
Yeah, goal kick to Manchester United. You can also call in. Our number is in front of the screen here. It remains 090-304-99917. You can call in to send in your contribution. Yeah, that is the situation.
Yeah, that's the situation right there. Old Trafford, Arsenal leading 1-0. A goal scored by Lisandro Trossard. One shining light for Arsenal Football Club since he joined that setup last season, winter transfer window. So it's still Arsenal playing from right to left, and Manchester United playing from left to right there. The ball finds Declan Rice, who has been massive for them this season. Declan Rice headed forward, but hey, Manchester United will intercept that, and it's game on in that encounter, 1-0 to Arsenal.
Yeah, 1-0 to Arsenal at the 28th minute of this encounter. Yeah, and it is Manchester United asking on the question now, trying to build from the midfield. The ball with Wan-Bissaka. Yeah, give that one back to Wan-Bissaka. And Wan-Bissaka, that is Evans, right? Yeah, cross down to the midfield, still trying to look for the possible way, to create a chance there. But it is Man U all the way right now. Let's see what they get out of it. But you can see all Arsenal men behind the ball against Manchester United. They know how important for them to be perfect. But hey, perfection is not even enough for Arsenal to win this trophy.
It's not about perfection.
Yeah.
It's about doing what is needed per time. You don't really need to be perfect to win a competition. All you need to do is to be efficient and do the things that are needed of you to do.
No, what I'm trying to say in essence is that right now, even they are perfect throughout the end of the season,
their fate is no longer
in their hand. Yeah,
their fate is no longer in their hands, and they lost it themselves. And they lost it themselves because they could have done better, especially against Aston Villa. If they had done better, most likely their fate will still be in their hands. So Arsenal still has a glimpse of hope right there, but with the way Man City is going, I don't think Man City will drop any point.
Yeah, so they needed Manchester City to drop a point, but hey, he said he don't think Manchester City will drop any point. But this is football. Sometimes the odds always play against the game, as a lot of people we predict, but sometimes football is not always like that. Let's wait to the end and see who is going to win the 2023-2024 season of the Premier League.
And at the Metropolitano, Atletico Madrid just made it 1-0 at the 85th minute of that encounter. It has been a fierce battle, but the Argentine international, came to the rescue, and they are 1-0 up at home to Celta Vigo right there. So La Liga action also coming on. It has been a fierce battle. Celta Vigo has come to to the battleground to really show styles of champion. But hey, Atletico Madrid has been solid and really, really solid. Look at the way he took that one. Look at that cross into the headed out, put on his chest, and a volley right there. That is a beauty. That is a beauty. And Manchester United, that shot took a weekend deflection, and it's going to be a goal kick to Arsenal at this point in time. Look at that goal again from DePaul. This goal of the season contenders for La Liga right there. So Ten Hag shouting at the top of his voice. Many Chelsea faithful will be happy with what is going on. We can see Ineos and the Glazer are both seated right there, looking at how disastrous Manchester United has been. Man U, a team that will go at at Arsenal, is not a team looking for a way back at home to Arsenal. Well, football has a way of rewriting stories right there, and it's still Manchester United trying to take the game to Arsenal via Garnacho. Garnacho in the final third returns the ball straight to his teammate right there. We fancy his chances around the box, but hey, Manchester United still trying to press, still trying to find time and space, and it's a game that has been really, really tight at the back, and you can't just hold it down. You can't just say never. Anything can happen in football.
Yeah, anything can happen in football and in the La Liga. The table of the La Liga, I think Atletico Madrid just landed themselves with this goal right now. Yeah, they're looking like they'll be in the Champions League next season if they are able to to win the remaining matches so far, because they sit fourth in the La Liga table. Real Madrid already won it, and we have Girona, who is second with a 75 point. Real Madrid is having 90 points with 35 matches. Girona 35 matches, 75 points. Barcelona with 34 matches, 73 points. Then Atletico Madrid 35 matches with 70 points. They are sitting fourth in the La Liga.
Yeah, La Liga so tough this season for other teams apart from Real Madrid, because Real Madrid won it with a roller coaster, right? And they are confirmed champions, and they still won 4-0 yesterday. Really, really brilliant performance from them. We saw Adagula and Ibrahim Diaz coming to the party for Real Madrid yesterday. So I think is a fantastic one for Real Madrid. Though Girona, Barcelona, and we saw this season Girona doing a double, defeating Barcelona both home and away this season. Really, really, really impressive from Girona this season. And La Liga, we want to see these smaller teams try to bridge the gap between the bigger teams. You know, like the Premier League now, we have top 6. I think we can count to 8.
Yeah.
But in La Liga, it's mainly 2, then 3 close. Because Atletico is just close to them. The gap between Barcelona, Real Madrid, and the others is still huge. So I still hope that they can at least try to bridge that gap.
Yeah, they can at least try to bridge that gap. Hey, I expected to see your prediction coming in the Premier Sport. Hey, I don't know why it's dry today. Well, it's like you don't want to win. Try send in your prediction wherever you are. Also, try let us know your location wherever you are watching us from. Yeah, so that we can identify with you at Premier Sports Fan Center. Yeah, and if you have not subscribed before, also try to subscribe and to like our Premier Sports Fan Center. So far, so good. It is still 1-0 in favor of Arsenal.
Yeah, 1-0 in favor of Arsenal. Onana with the ball, who sent it to his teammate in the box right there, trying to build up from the back. And Garnacho sent a very risky pass back to Onana. But Man U, we attack. Is Diallo attacking down the right there, trying to find time and space right there. And in the box, hey! Oh, loose ball right there, cleared by that Arsenal player. And he's still game on in that encounter. It's still Wan-Bissaka trying to find a way out for Manchester United. And Diallo is still down right there.
All right, Jimmy, you saw that move. Do you think it's a penalty? Because hey, Diallo will be expecting a penalty here. Look at that.
Oh.
Is that a
I
penalty?
don't think that's a penalty.
It's a tough one to call because
it's a close one.
Yeah.
Really, really close. But I think that tackle right there it's not that hard enough to go for a penalty. But
And one thing again, it was not like it was hit. It was. It's like it was
the
one who hit
leg
somebody
was
Yeah,
there.
he
behind.
ran
Yeah,
into.
he
He
ran into the
that
leg.
Yeah.
leg.
Look at it.
He ran
So
into
Thomas
that leg.
Partey.
He ran into that leg.
Yeah.
ran into the leg.
Yeah.
I don't think it's going to be a penalty. I don't think it's going to be a penalty.
So
Yeah. He
Oh, it
ran
was
it.
who stabbed,
Um,
who stabbed them. Was Saka. Saka was already down. He stood on. He stepped on Saka. The referee is right about it because he has not said anything.
Yeah.
I think the referee is spot on with that decision right there. So, is Arsenal still leading 1-0 at the Old Trafford? Amad Diallo is down, receiving treatment right there.
Yeah.
Yeah, Amadou Diallo is down. Let's quickly look at some of this their previous head-to-head. You know, in the previous head-to-head, we've seen that Manchester United at home have a better record than Arsenal whenever they meet at home. I think in the last encounter since 2000 and 2020, that was 2020 last. Arsenal last won Manchester United, and if you count out of 8 matches, it's only one that Arsenal was able to win at the Trafford in their last 8 matches count so far.
Yeah, and you think coming into this game that might be the case, you know. Arsenal have not won at Old Trafford for 3 years, but now I think out of all those times they've played, they need the win now more than ever. You know, if they are going to dream of winning the Premier League, Mikel Arteta said before the match that he sees Arsenal lifting the Premier League, but I don't know if his dreams he's talking about, because I don't see Manchester losing any match.
But when you look at it, what do you expect Arteta to say? He will want to encourage his team, try to talk them up psychologically.
Yeah, but at the end of the day, if
Yeah,
Manchester
and if
City,
he said they can win and they don't win, they won't arrest them.
yeah,
He's the leader. His body language and every word that comes out of his mouth is very important for the boys. So I think he's spot on by saying that.
Yeah. You see, what I was trying to say, United have not lost United have only lost just one out of their last 16 home Premier League game against Arsenal, winning 10, drawing 5, and just one. That is a very good home record against Arsenal.
Yeah, that's a very good home record. You know, Arsenal has been one team that has been second to Manchester United for some years, especially under Sir Alex Ferguson. So, to see that Manchester United is now the team on the back foot it will be really worrisome for all Manchester United fans. And you know, a team that has been so used to success over the years, it will really tell. It will really tell.
Yeah, and another thing again, Arsenal will be looking for the first time since 1997-1998 season, when they had double against Manchester United. In the reverse feature, it was 3-1. And let's see if they can get another victory here. So that means since 1990, that record has been broken.
wow.
It has been kept solid right there.
Yeah.
Manchester United. You know, when I keep saying it has been a fixture that has been dominated by Manchester United for years. When last did what is it called?
As a winger.
Arsenal.
Yeah,
When last did Arsenal win at Old Trafford in the Premier
2020.
League? It's been a while.
2020.
3 years ago.
Yeah,
2020,
it's
that
been
was
a
last.
while.
3
Yeah,
years
so
ago.
yeah,
Going to
and
4 years.
after how
Going
many
to 4 years.
chances?
4 years.
Even the last season that Arsenal looked like, they were going to do something. They still lost at the Old Trafford. So it's one ground that has been a very tough ground for Arsenal to win. So Manchester United, we attack with the ball right there down the left. Garnacho running out. Declan Rice running into the box. Okay, Declan Rice closed him down and they lost that one. And Arsenal will pounce on that. Bukayo Saka with the ball, plays it forward.
Oh.
But hey, it was blocked by that Manchester United player. So it's still Manchester United 0, Arsenal 1 at the 42nd minute of that encounter.
Yeah, the 47th minute of that encounter. It is Manchester United asking the question right now from the right wing. You know, that's a loose one there, but you have to go back to Onana, who is out of the 18 box, and back to Casemiro. Casemiro returned that one back to Onana. Onana to Casemiro. And they've succeeded in bringing out Arsenal player. And now you have to cross in, trying to locate his man there. Hey, it is Wan-Bissaka with the ball now. What did he do? Move into the 18. Move into the center circle. Return back to his man. And still in control of the ball. They have to shift to the other, the center circle of the field right now. It is Manchester United controlling possession so far, so good.
Yeah, so far so good. Manchester United trying to get that goal back. Will they be able to get that goal back? Only time with a right there. And that's a good chance carried out by Raya. But hey, cleared out of the Arsenal box right there. So it's still Man U trying to dominate play at home to Arsenal, and it's still Man U in possession of the ball. Amrabat with the ball. Who will fancy his chance moving down the left? Set that pass straight to his teammate, who returns it back to I think is that no Wan-Bissaka right there? Oh, Mino right there, who is taking a touch of Casemiro, and still Arsenal trying to find a way to penetrate through the Manchester United trying to find a way to penetrate through the Arsenal setup right there. So it has ended at the Metropolitano. Atletico de Madrid winning that 1 goal to nil. That super strike from De Paul ended up being the difference between the two sides. Look at that good save from David Raya right there, and that kept Arsenal's lead intact. Maybe they can actually take this into halftime, leading 1 goal to nil right there.
Yeah, it is 43 minutes into the first half. Just have 1 minute and some seconds left to play, and it is still Arsenal leading here. And it is a goal kick quickly taken by David Raya straight into the other half, into the Manchester United half. A return back to Arsenal half now, and the ball is Saliba who cleared that one in, and you can see Kai Havertz struggling for that ball, but he's down, and the referee signal an offside against Kai Havertz. But hey, you can see Saliba down there. It needed to be attended by the medical. There was a contention there. It was pushed by watchalong, and he went up and landed with his waist on the ground, and you can see holding his waist like an old man there. The referee say play on. He did not, he did not penalize Manchester United for that offense. Back to Onana with the ball, and he has that was a careless one for another there. The Arsenal man almost got to that one. It would have been another error from Onana, but hey, he's lucky today.
Yeah, he's lucky today right there. Luck has shined on him today. Will luck keep shining on him? Only time will tell. 45th minute of that encounter, Arsenal leading 1 goal to nil. We can see Bruno Fernandes sitting close to Anthony Martial, who has confirmed, who has been with news flying around. It's confirmed that Martial will not be renewing his contract at Manchester United. He will be leaving Old Trafford after so many years. So Arsenal back in possession of the ball, lost to Amrabat, set a pass forward for watchalong to chase, but it was intercepted by Saliba, the French international, who finally cleared the ball out to throw in for a Manchester United throw-in. And 3 minutes has been added, first minute of additional time currently at the Old Trafford. Still Mino with the ball. Mino, the young lad, the young English international who has been massive for Manchester United this season. That cross comes into the box, but straight to David Raya, who held it and went straight to the ground. Still, Arsenal leading 1 goal to nil. That goal was scored by Lisandro Trossard. And Manchester United are beginning to fancy their chances coming back into this encounter.
Yeah, beginning to fancy their chances coming back into this encounter. They have the whole of second half here to come back into this game. And it will not be a good record for Arsenal to defeat them both legs of the Premier League 2023-2024 season. But hey, it happens like that sometimes in football. We've not seen much of Bukayo Saka, but we look at it, Bukayo Saka has contributed to 5 Premier League goals against Man United, scoring 3 and assisting 2. Only Thierry Henry, with 12, has been involved in more goals against the Red Devil for Arsenal in this competition than Bukayo Saka.
Yeah, that's a good one for Bukayo Saka, but we know Bukayo Saka to be a defender who was actually moved forward and he's doing very well playing forward right there. And he has been massive for us now, one of their shining light this season. Even from few seasons ago, he has been one of those shining lights for us now Football Club. And we just hope that he can continue like that. Look at that beautiful edifice, Metropolitano in Madrid, Atletico Madrid home ground. Really, really, really massive structure right there. You just have to just say maybe Nigerian football Premier League can come and take a cue from all these guys who run their football club. Really massive, really, really massive.
Yeah, really massive. You know, if we talk about the Premier League, we first of all talk about the federation. What has it provided as a sporting facility?
Yeah, it's about structure.
When the country is able to compete, then leagues will begin to follow.
Yeah, it's about creating the structural plan and starting to work on it. And with time, I think one of the main things that has affected the Nigerian Premier League is that private sector are not dominant in the league. You know, many of those clubs are run like CSR. When they run it like a business-making entity, then we begin to see positive strides. And it's half time at the Old Trafford. Arsenal won, Manchester United nil.
Yeah, Arsenal won, Manchester United won.
Nil.
Nil, sorry. Jimmy, yeah, we've seen the first half of this game with Arsenal, you know, depending on Manchester City to drop a point in this 2024 season of the EPL. You know, will you say Arsenal have actually done badly this season?
No.
If at the end of the day they were not lucky, because now they need some luck here to win the Premier League.
Yeah, I won't say they've not done well this season. For me, they've been the best team in the league this season.
Yeah.
But it's just quite unfortunate when you have a team like Manchester City, you know, the best team in the world, in my opinion. You know, your chances are low when you have that kind of team competing with you. You know, especially this final stage of the season where we know them to be at their best. Manchester City always dangerous, and if Arsenal had, you know, taken advantage of the games earlier, I'm not saying they've done bad, but if they've managed to, when they were top, to just stay top, then yes, they had a chance. But now I don't think they can win the league again. But let's still see.
All right, let's see. I know, one thing about Kai Havertz is that it's like his goals always come with 3 points. He has never scored in a match for Arsenal and Arsenal lost that match. 12 times he has scored, 12 times Arsenal won. Oh. You know, his goal is like he has a magical 3 point that comes with it.
But he has not scored in this one.
And he's not scored. So are you expecting a goal for him, from him today?
He has gotten an assist today.
Yeah, he has gotten an assist.
He can also get a goal. If you can get an assist, you can get a goal. But with the way Arsenal has slowed down on the pedal, left the pedal after they got that goal, it is risky. Liverpool is a good example. And I think at this ground was where Liverpool's title challenge began to derail. Especially when they were losing those chances to extend their 1-0 lead before Man U came back into the game and led before they now fought back to they now finally dropped 2 valuable points. So it's very, very important that whatever they are doing, they need to be very, very careful.
Yeah, they need to be very, 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 very careful. You know, talking about Manchester United, we've seen them again. You know, we've seen them again. No, there is no Harry Maguire, Rafael Varane. Also, we've not seen much of him. And all these players missing. Do you think it's part of the reason why? And Bruno Fernandes, do you think it's one of the reasons why Manchester United in the last 3 matches have not been, you know, up and doing just the way we knew them before?
Yeah, I do think that is a reason. You know, for example, Bruno Fernandes, who I think has been their best players this season, is not available. It's never going to be easy for them to come into, especially this game, a big game, without their talisman, without the players that show character in big moments like Bruno Fernandes and Marcus Rashford. Relying on the other young players now like Garnacho and Amad Diallo, I think it's going to be a huge challenge for them to come back into this game.
All right, okay, I'm talking about Rashford. You know, Rashford has been involved in 6 goals on his last 4 Premier League start against Arsenal, scoring 4 and assisting 2. Overall, is 10 involvement against the Gunners. You know, and right now is not on pitch. And some of there's this argument between punters that hey, Rashford is not a world-class player. Rashford is not. Some people say hey, he's a good player, so he's a classical player. What are your own view and your mind on this particular issue?
I think Rashford is a good player, talented player. He just lost form. You have bad seasons here and there, and I think maybe he's just a victim of the standard he set for himself last season. Really was all gum blazing last season. But Rashford still has it in him. I just think they need a kind of a way of playing football that can suit his talent. I think that's just what is needed in Manchester United.
All right, we saw Anthony in the last encounter. You know, he has been Ten Hag has been, you know, it's like regular now using him for Manchester. Do you think it's a new, it's a
Using
future?
who?
Is it Anthony?
Okay.
Anthony. Yeah. Do you think it's a future for Manchester United?
Anthony, for me, has not really shows sign of promise. He has not really shown promise because when you look at it, he was brought in for almost 100 million. I think 100 million euros or thereabouts. So I think whatever he's doing right now is not even close to what he was gotten to do. The reason why he was brought into the club. Maybe if another manager handles him, maybe he would do better. Or maybe it's just bad business for Manchester United because he has not lived up to any expectation at all.
All right, he has not lived up to any.
As far as I'm concerned.
Yeah. As far as you are concerned, do you share with him?
Yeah, I mean, Anthony has not been anywhere good enough. You know, £100 million, 1 goal, 1 assist the whole season. Yeah, getting outscored by defenders is not good enough. It's bad business for Manchester United.
All right, he says it's not good enough. Only in the last match, Crystal Palace played against Manchester United. We saw 4-0 in that encounter. You know, their second worst defeat for Manchester United this season. So and we saw eight dribble through Casemiro wing, the worst any individual player can ever have in the Premier League. Olisa unleashed hell on him and broke his all the. In fact, is the player who has done the only player who has done such a thing to Casemiro.
And he's playing in an unfamiliar role.
Okay.
Yeah, I think so. We can cut him some slack. It's not the reason why Manchester United has so many injury worries.
Yeah.
Playing is in his natural role. We know Casemiro what he has been doing. You hardly go past him. So playing in an unfamiliar role is different. There are 2 different role interpretations. So you can't say because it was dribbled past at Crystal Palace. It's not as quality. The number doesn't matter. He's playing in an unfamiliar role.
Yeah.
The movement as a centre back is different from a defensive midfielder. If you look at it, he was marking eye line. So it was. Look at this goal. Look at the analysis here. The goal Man U considered. He was the one who kept Kai Havertz on side because he stayed too long in the box. So he's not familiar with that role. So we have to just cut him some slack. You got a lot of DMs are very good at their DM, but centre back they won't be able to cope. It's not every DM that can perform as a centre back. I think Ten Hag is not just being smart. He should have looked at that Crystal Palace game, and I think Amrabat will be better off in that centre back than Casemiro. Leave Casemiro in that pivot. He can do more work, as in work for 2, work for 3 in that pivot role, rather than staying as a centre back. And when you see it, Amrabat has that energy, that fierceness, that bite to fight than Casemiro in the defense. I think he should have started Amrabat at the centre back.
All right, you can hear that analysis from Yemite himself. Before the resumption of the second half, let's quickly look at the bench of the two side. Yeah, for Manchester United, we have Amas, Anthony, Bayinded, Golia, Eriksen, Fossen, Kambwala, Ogeneye, then Whiteley. That is a three-man substitution. Those are three-man substitutes on the bench for Manchester United. How massive is this? How rich is it? Yeah.
It's very poor.
Very poor.
Yeah.
The only name I'm seeing here, Anthony,
Yeah.
Amas is by India, Kolia, Eriksen, Fosun, Kambuala, Oganeye, then Whiteley.
Yeah, when you're chasing a game, I don't really see any player that can come in and make a difference in that team. You know, you need to bring out your attacking force, and they've not got that on the bench. So I don't know how they are going to do it in the second half.
All right, for us now, we have Gabriel Jesus, Jorginho, Kiwo, Martinelli, Nketiah, Ramsdale, Smith Rowe, Vera, and Zinchenko. Yeah, for us now.
Yeah, practically what Arsenal usually have this season. I think they don't have more. I don't think they have any player injured right now. Even Timbers has recovered, and I think he's now match fit. So, good days for Arsenal, but their fate is not in their hands. Their fate is not.
Their fate is not
really painful. I know many Arsenal fans will be biting their fingers, saying how they wish they had not lost that game against Aston Villa.
Yeah.
But it's football. They learn from it. But one thing they will know now is because now we will have a better Liverpool next season, a better Chelsea. Man City will recruit. And Man U most likely might change manager because they have changed. There's now an addition in their ownership. Ineos is now the majority in football, in football terms. So next season will be more difficult than this season.
Right.
Last season was 2 contenders. This season they were 3.
Yeah.
Now next season it might be up to 5 or 6.
Yeah.
So it will be more difficult for us now to win. Maybe they should just thinking of maybe winning League Cup or FA Cup or thereabouts for us now.
All right then, Jimmy. You just analyze some of the opponents in Manchester United right now. But personally, deep down in you, do you think Ten Hag deserves to stay in Manchester United, or do you think he deserves to continue with Manchester United team?
No, he doesn't deserve to continue. I know he can make the excuse for the amount of injuries he has had this season. He even came out to say he has only played his best team once or twice due to injury. But you look at a team like Chelsea, Newcastle, they've also struggled with the same injuries. But when you watch them, they've not been as bad as Manchester United, because at the beginning of the season, if you watch Manchester United, you watch the games they played, they were having a lot of narrow wins, scraping it at the last minute against teams. And I think if not for those narrow wins, they will be in a very shameless position in the league table.
All right, and we have a message here from Osaraniye. Adonwunye. He said, "Welcome guys, happy weekend. Watching from Benin. Yeah, we feel you. Adonwunye, we know you always calling. Yeah, thanks for always sending in your comments, Premier Sport. But hey, I expected to see your predictions today, but I didn't see. It's like you decided to go quiet. Probably you don't predict on Sundays."
Maybe Sundays or any days. There's no day you don't want to make extra cash into your pocket.
Yeah.
And if they can get the prediction right, I think it's close now.
It's close. But if you send in your prediction for the second half, it's for the fun of it. It's cashless.
There's no point. Why there's no cash.
Yeah.
And maybe it could be extended to maybe 50 minutes. And let's see if we'll get a right prediction.
All right. So the second half now, what are you expecting Ten Hag to do? Just given the fact that it's one nil down against Arsenal, coming in the second half, which area do you think it should be able to, work on so that let's hear me answer this. Work on so that they can get at least something out of this game against Arsenal.
I think they've been creating chances.
Yeah.
It's just about taking that chance. I think maybe a support cast for Ojland up front is a bit isolated in that up front. But withdrawing somebody from the back, putting a forward-minded player, we actually reduce their play, their performance defensively. So I think most likely they need to add more bodies up front. Maybe at least a centre forward or supporting striker, so that Ojland will not really be isolated, because there were like two men on him. And when you have Gabriel that is in form and Saliba that is in form on you, it's not going to be easy. So
all right then, Jimmy, right now, if you are Mikel Arteta, the manager of Arsenal, would you want to defend this one goal, or you tell your players to go for more goals against Manchester United?
No, I think defending a 1-0 lead will not be very smart if you are chasing the league. He has to, try and get that 2-3 goal cushion, and then he can relax again. I think it should not be as hard for him. Manchester United don't really have that threat going forward. I think in the second half he still has firepower on the bench, like Martinelli. If he wants to bring a proper number 9 on the pitch, he can bring Eddie Nketiah on, and I think he should just try and get the goal cushions.
All right. A lot of people has actually identified Manchester United problem as the holding midfielders, that they are not, they don't have a good one who can hold on to the ball and distribute it. Do you agree with this criticism against Manchester United?
I think it's not just about holding midfielder. It's about the way they want to play football. You can't really say this is the pattern match. I keep repeating it since last season. If you remember, since last season, since when he came join man, okay, we are looking at this Man U. Yeah, struggling with results, but how do they want to play? It is very important. If you don't have a way of playing, then how will you find puzzles to fit into your chess game? How will you find the chess the variables you need to add to your own imprint? So it's just that's my own issue. Create a pattern. Let there be a pattern. Then find players that can play that kind of way. That's the best way. It would have been easy. Man, you won't be wasting money. Man, you have spent a lot. I think they've spent for the past
$1 billion also.
4-5 years. I think they've spent more than Man City. And look at it. Where's the result? They are not. When you have a way you want to play, and go and get players that can play. See, some players are good, but they can't play the Guardiola way. So Guardiola will not go for them. That's how you edit who you buy or who you don't buy. But if you now get this one is playing well, bring it. This one is playing well, bring it. Chelsea also, if not that, now Pochettino knew what he wanted to do. Now it's beginning to show. Now you see that Chelsea cannot just go into the market and get any other player. But before, under Potter, you see how they were just getting players anyhow.
Spending the money.
They're spending the money. So, but right now you see that there's a way Chelsea wants to play. And there's a way, look at that inverted left back role. See, it's gradually making sense. So, in that structure right now, even you will know the next person Chelsea should go and buy. Why? Because you know that Chelsea has been playing well, building up well, but nobody to finish. Definitely a striker. So go and get plug and play. That was what Man City did. They were playing well, winning the league, but they couldn't get the Champions League. They looked at it. They missed a lot of chances up front. Get a proper number 9 that can finish, and they won treble. These things there is not it's not that difficult. It just takes time and know what you are doing. Man, you don't have a structure. They need a structure. Once they get a structure, they can begin to plan ahead.
All right, with Manchester United sitting on 8th position right now, with 36 matches, 54 points behind Chelsea, who also is 36 matches with 57 points. That is 3 points away from Manchester United. You know, and Manchester United losing this match. What are the implications?
Yeah, very bad because they've won only one match out of their last five. They've lost a lot of matches. They have to, even if it's a draw, somehow find the results from this game. I know this game is going to be the hardest out of those four or five last matches that they've only won one of. But if they lose this one today, I think their race for Europe is over because Chelsea and Newcastle, they still have to play Newcastle, and Chelsea at the moment are looking like a better team. Newcastle are also looking like a better team. So if they lose this game today, their chance for Europe is gone. Except they beat Manchester City, they do the impossible to beat Manchester City in the FA Cup final.
Yeah, they can beat Manchester City in the FA Cup final, but that is a very big dream, but it is a possible dream. All right, now the statistics of this encounter. It is the second half has resumed, and it is 48 minutes into the second half, and it's still 1-0 in favor of Arsenal. And let me quickly read out the statistics of this encounter so far. It is Manchester United who dominated possession against Arsenal. These days, we've seen teams taking possession from Arsenal, and it's unlike the Arsenal we used to do. Arsenal normally play positional football those days, but these days, people take possession from them, but they do the winning.
It depends on the opponent, and it depends on the game plan. Lately, I think there are only few teams, Man City one of them, and I think maybe Liverpool. Then this Manchester United is as a result of Arsenal getting that goal, and they let their leg off the pedal. They just relax, and they should be careful because it's not advisable to relax at the Old Trafford. Get a goal cushion, very very important.
All right, get a goal cushion, very very important. And the goal attempt here, 8 goal attempts for Manchester United and 5 for Arsenal. You know, Manchester United has had more attempts than Arsenal in this encounter. Shot on goal, 2 for Arsenal and none for Manchester United. You know, shot off goal. The whole 8 shot of goal attempt was off for Manchester United. Corner kick, 3 for Manchester United, 2 for Arsenal. Goalkeeper save, 1 goalkeeper save, 1 goal saved by Onana and none saved by though we've seen some area duels where De Vrij did very well, you know, but he has not actually had any save in this encounter. But he has been well positioned to push the ball away. So, what are your expectations in the second half, Jimmy?
Yeah, I expect Arsenal to come in, you know, to get those goal cushions, you know, just to be ahead because, like you said, you cannot just rest in the Old Trafford. Anything can happen. If Manchester United gets a goal back and decide to defend, Arsenal may not be able to break them down. You know, they need to get the second or third or maybe even fourth goal before they can relax. So yeah, I'm expecting Arsenal to come out stronger in the second half.
Yeah, expecting Arsenal to come out strong in the second half. And right now, it is Manchester United with the ball, lacking the question, but dispossessed by Arsenal. Sky Harvard with the ball in the middle. Decided to find Partey, the Ghanaian, and back to Saliba, and it is De Vrij who cleared that one into the midfield there. And Arsenal recover the ball. They have a moment to counter here, but it's from the right wing there, back into the midfield. It is Arsenal who switch to the other wing. Can they make this 1-2? It's Arsenal going to the person shot there. No, that was a cross, but there was so much weight on that, and Kai Havertz couldn't control that.
Yeah, Kai Havertz couldn't keep that one in play. That was a long ball, aiming for the run of Kai Havertz, but he couldn't keep it in play, and he's throwing into Manchester United at the 53rd minute of that encounter. It's been a roller coaster for Arsenal, leading at this point in time. Can they extend their lead at the Old Trafford? Only time will tell. Throwing to Manchester United again after that scrappy first throwing right there. And you can see the referee talking to those Arsenal players, protesting that it should be their throwing right there. So Diogo Dalot will restart this one. The Portuguese international, who has really been in good form this season. It's just that Manchester United altogether are not really performing well. Another shining light has been Kobe Mino, the young lad who has been massive for Manchester United this season, getting that spectacular goal against Liverpool and some other mouth-watering goals right there. And hey, look at that pass from Amrabat. He couldn't pick Kobe Mino, who was from Oshlon. He couldn't keep Kobe Mino, who was rooted to his spot right there. So throwing to Arsenal at the 54th minute of that encounter.
Yeah, throwing to Arsenal at the 54th minute of that encounter. Throwing quickly taken back to their own home and straight into David Raya, but he decided to go to the left side there, and it is in control of the ball, building up from the defense. It's Arsenal right now taking it calm, and Manchester United are trying to avoid getting another goal. I mean, conceding another goal against Arsenal. So they are very, 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 very careful. They don't want to rush out. But it's Arsenal who is in control of the ball from the back line for their final third, with David Raya as a culprit there. And it is Arsenal this time around want to go to the midfield. Yeah, back to Partey to David Raya to with the ball. Yeah, taking his time. And the Manchester United players are just watching, and a long play there into the half of Manchester United, and it is Partey with the ball in the midfield. What did he do? He located his man Trossard to Bukayo Saka. Bukayo Saka from the right wing. He has a man on him. Yeah, what did he do? He tried beating this man, but he has to give a pass to Odegaard. Odegaard beat his man there, sending the right way, and Bukayo Saka with the ball. He has his own man too to beat. Hey, a sweet pass into the 18 box here. And it's a stop the ball. Blow. What a short block here. But still in a dangerous situation there. Can they make it? Oh! A battle there in the 16 box, but that has been cleared out. Cleared out to safety zone for Manchester United.
Yeah, that attempt in the box 6 right there was saved by that Manchester United defender who threw his body in the way and couldn't let the Arsenal player get the final touch to set the ball into the back of the net. But hey, it's Arsenal who is now taking the game to Manchester United, trying to find that one goal cushion as it stands at the Old Trafford. Thomas Partey sends a long pass forward for Bukayo Saka, who fancies his chance, cutting into and drops it for Lisandro Trossard, who lost possession in that final third, and they win it back via Ben White. Saka turns and tries to face the right hand side, and he's still with the ball. He was deflected off for a corner kick by Mino. So corner kick to Arsenal at this point in time, 56th minute, approaching the 57th minute of that encounter. Is Arsenal leading 1-0?
Yeah, Arsenal leading 1-0, and it's a corner kick to Arsenal. And we've seen Arsenal, when it comes to corner kick, they are the club that has scored more corner kicks than any other team in the EPL. Let's see if they can add one more this time around. 15 corner kicks in this season of the Premier League. Quickly taken. And is anybody to edit it? No header there. But hey, that one went wide of the crossbar.
Saliba.
Yeah, that one went wide. Another chance lost by Arsenal Football Club right there. Another chance wasted right there. They should be doing better with all these chances, because many of the times opportunity comes but once and might not repeat itself right there. So it's Garnacho who links up with his teammate, gets a 1-2 running down the left right there, running at that Arsenal player who does him coming, but Saliba stops him right there. That was brilliant defending from Saliba right there.
Brilliant defending.
That's a brilliant defending, yeah. Versus Arsenal with the ball through Odegaard, but that one has been cleared out, and it's a throw-in to Arsenal. Look at that beautiful move by McTominay, but he was dispossessed of the ball by Saliba. Look at that brilliant defense there. Stop him tactically and cleared the ball. Beautiful one for Saliba.
Yeah, that's brilliant defending from Saliba right there. That's why he has been one of that shining light for Arsenal Football Club this season, who has been solid for them, showing the reason why as soon as Arsenal lost him last season, they lost the title. So Ben White will take this throwing, sends it back to Saliba, who finds Gabriel, and Saliba back with the ball finds Ben White, who set a short pass to Bukayo Saka, and Bukayo Saka was fouled right there by Diogo Dalot, and the referee says it will be a free kick to Arsenal at this point in time. So 59th minute in that encounter, still Arsenal leading 1-0.
Yeah, Arsenal leading 1-0, and it's Arsenal who are building up again from the back line. Yeah, what did he do? He decided to go to Saliba. Saliba back to his man.
Gabriel.
To Gabriel. Yeah, and Gabriel back to Saliba. Saliba has to go to his man and they have to go back into the midfield. Totally in control of the ball in the second half. I think they have won more possession in the second half than they did in the first half. They have actually been in control, buying all the time with the possession play. Yeah, but Manchester United decided to sleep. But and Arsenal decided to say, okay, let's just play the possession ball and stay waiting, and time is counting.
Yeah, clock is ticking right there. There's no time to check time. In the world of football, there is no time to waste at all. Manchester United, if they want something from this game, they really need to start taking the game to Arsenal and trying to create those chances. You can see Evans right there, the old man right there, fine wine aging graciously. He was there in some of those successful era of Manchester United. He himself, we think that he is dreaming right now with this state which Manchester United is at. Amad Diallo with the ball right there at the edge of the box, who sets Kobe Mino. Kobe Mino still with Wan-Bissaka with the ball, finds Amad Diallo, who sets that cross and finds Garnacho, who fancies his chance, cutting in, and his left on and his attempt at goal went way off target. And I think he should be more calm before taking this kind of chances.
Yeah, I mean, the Arsenal defense just opened up for him. I think they followed the run of Dalot.
Why was he in a hurry? There was time and space.
Yeah, the bad shots from.
Yeah, so one man's loss is another man's gain right there. So Garnacho's miss is equal to Arsenal goal kick right there, and they will be happy that he missed that chance. Arsenal fans.
Yeah, Arsenal fans will be happy, and some Chelsea fans will be happy too, because right now it is Arsenal, Chelsea against Manchester United. Chelsea actually win the European League this season.
But we prefer a draw, Chelsea fans. I think I can speak on behalf of Chelsea fans to say we deserve a draw to prevent Arsenal from winning the league and to prevent Manchester United from catching us. Because we don't like Arsenal as Chelsea fans. they are our pretend London rivals because they think they are as big as us, but they are not as big as us. So.
All right, you can hear that from Jimmy. He said Arsenal is not as big as them, but right now Arsenal is leading Manchester United. That is all I know. And let's see if Manchester United can get that draw as predicted, as wished by Jimmy. Yeah. And the ball back to Onana, who has been missing in action, for a long time now. The both side, we've not actually seen this end-to-end stuff. We saw the attack they took to each other, and Onana has been sleeping. No threats, nothing. Arsenal have not taken the ball to that level like we saw in the first half.
Yeah, Arsenal has not really been that proactive like the way they were in the first half, and they really need to do better at this stage of this competition. They can't afford to let go. They can't afford to take their legs off the pedal right there.
Yeah, they can't afford, and it is Manchester United with the ball, trying to build from the right through Wan-Bissaka. Yeah, and they decide to go into the midfield. Back to Mino. Mino with the ball, run into, change position, and still back to Mino. Mino looking for his man. Yeah, it is Man U in the right wing. Let's see what they do with it. But they decide to just be looking for the possible way to break the defense of Arsenal. But you can see the whole Arsenal defense well lined up, well positioned, waiting to stop any move from Manchester United. But let's see, if they will be brilliant enough to break the defense of Arsenal.
Yeah, Manchester United are currently with the ball, a low cross into the box, cleared out by Thomas Partey, and is still Man U in possession, cross the ball into the box, blocked again, and cleared out by Bukayo Saka, and is still Man U back in possession. Evans finds Garnacho. Garnacho, who has been a menace right there, but he easily dispossessed, and Bukayo Saka will take this one and take it, sends it forward. Still, Man U back in possession, and I think Arsenal should try to keep possession rather than just sending the ball forward like this in this encounter.
Yeah, Arsenal should try keep possession rather than sending the ball. Yeah, that is the situation. And in this encounter so far, we've not seen much of yellow card in this encounter. It has been a neat one, and it is Arsenal building through.
Oh
He beat his
my
man
God.
into the 18 box. Oh, is this guy Harvard in the 18 box? What did he do? Now a shot there! But that one has been saved by Onana, who has been on holiday so far in this encounter. Yeah.
Yeah, he has been on holiday this second half, but he has been called to action. And when it was needed, he responded well. Look at that movement. But it was actually close to where he was. And I think Odegaard could have done better.
Yeah.
Maybe trying to pick the top corner right there. But hey, is Arsenal back in possession of the ball? Saka attacking with the ball. Right there, finds his teammate. Throws at the goal scorer. Sets a long pass forward for Saka, but headed out by that Manchester United player right there. So Diogo Dalot will send this long one forward for Kobe Mino, and Kobe Mino it was intercepted by Gabriel, but Wan-Bissaka will pounce on that. Who finds his teammate and try to attack with the ball. Is Garnacho down the left in the final third, cross into the box, but was too long for Amad Diallo to pick that one. 66 minutes of this encounter. Still Arsenal 1, Manchester United 0.
Yeah, Arsenal 1, Manchester United 0. Still Manchester United. In the 66th minute, yeah, they have just less than 25 minutes to play in this encounter. So their fate is in their hand. Let's see if they will be able to equalize this. And it's like there's going to be a substitution here. It's like Trossard will be coming out. Look at that cross by... Oh, okay, that was the first goal. That was the first goal. Yeah, scored by Trossard. And he will be going out for another fresh leg.
Martinelli.
Yeah.
Martinelli.
So Martinelli will be coming in for Lisandro Trossard at the 66th minute of that encounter. It has been a game that has been balanced so far. Not the way people predicted it, that Arsenal will just dominate fully at the Old Trafford. It has been a game that Manchester United too has come to the party, and they've been unlucky to some extent in this encounter, which is why you see that the scoreline is still in favor of Arsenal 1-0.
Yeah, I mean, in the first half, Manchester United, especially the first 20 minutes, they really looked like they were going to take the game to Arsenal. But when they just got into that final third, they just lack that, finishing touch, that final pass or that. Because we've seen Garnacho in very good positions. We've even seen Diallo a couple of times in very good positions. Oiland also missed a chance in the first half. And I don't know, if they can just try to get that one goal back to change the whole dynamic of the game.
Yeah, and it's not a safe situation for Arsenal. One goal lead here is not enough to guarantee them victory. Arsenal can just come up towards the dying embers of the game, or one defensive error can just, occur, and Manchester United equalize, and that is the end of the journey for Arsenal.
Yeah, almost the end of the journey actually for Arsenal already, because the way it looks, it doesn't look like Arsenal will be getting that Premier League trophy that they so desire. Maybe they can plan ahead of next season. After all, there's always a next time. So that's a shot, more or less like a back pass from Casemiro right there. The Manchester United midfielder makeshift centre back for today. But hey, it's Arsenal who is back in possession. Uh, the ball finds Gabriel, and you can see that Arsenal are very, very cautious. And that's a long pass from Declan Rice straight to Bukayo Saka, who will fancy his chance attacking down the right. Still with the ball, cross into the box, was deflected off for a corner kick to Arsenal by Diogo Dalot.
Yeah, corner kick to Arsenal. And Bukayo Saka already warming up to take that. And you can see a Manchester United player there who is down. Let's see if he can continue. But hey, it's not looking too good with him. Yeah, and it's been attended by the referee there. And you can see Anthony warming up to come on in this encounter. Yeah, he's coming on to replace his man who is down already.
Yeah.
And you can see Ten Hag, the man with the shining head, giving him instruction. Let's see if this time around Tony can come up with a magical touch to make Arsenal equalize this game today.
Yeah, it's a direct substitution, right wing for right wing, Anthony for Amad Diallo. This is one of the first games Diallo has started this season, and I think, it's a big game, but I think he really looked good in it, and yeah, I'm impressed with his performance.
Talking about Declan Rice in the reverse feature, when he came, that was where he scored his first goal for Arsenal was against Manchester United. And today, he has been very, 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 very instrumental to the defense and the midfield of Arsenal today.
Yeah, I think Arsenal's best player today has come from their defense and their midfield. Odegaard, Declan Rice, Saliba has looked good to Partey as well a couple of times. But their attack has not looked as sharp as it used to look. That's why they are only 1-0 up at the moment.
They're only 1-0 up at the moment, but battle between Amrabat versus Bukayo Saka. Bukayo Saka has just been awarded a yellow card in this encounter. And that will be the first yellow card in this encounter to Bukayo Saka. A body-to-body attack there from Amrabat, and Bukayo Saka was not happy with that. He had to go for a revenge there. And straight away, the referee dished out a yellow card against Bukayo Saka in the 70th minute of this encounter.
Yeah, 71st minute of that encounter. That long ball forward for Garnacho to chase, but he couldn't get to that. Saliba had one better than him right there, and sending that one forward. Still, Manchester United back in possession. So Amrabat has been really massive for Manchester United today.
Oh, that's a bad pass.
And that's a bad pass. But hey, Wan-Bissaka wins it back before later losing it to Declan Rice and Martinelli right there with that tackle by Amrabat. And that will be a throw-in to Manchester United at the 71st minute of that encounter.
Yeah, the 71st minute of that encounter, throwing quickly taken by Arsenal, and Arsenal building up again. Martinelli with the ball, Gabriel with the ball, send that one to Saliba. Saliba send that one, and they lost that ball.
Anthony.
And it's Anthony, the new substitute, who is trying to create something there. Will he make it a shot? Oh. But a big one, just like a bad pass. That's not a threat to David Raya, and he just caught that one. And quickly they had to go against Manchester United for a counter, but Gabriel had to slow that one down. And he's trying to build up all the game from their final third against Manchester United. So far, so good. We have seen what has actually transpired in this encounter, Jimmy. So with the way Arsenal is playing, don't you think this is not the best Arsenal can?
Yeah, Arsenal need to be
They
very.
are more than this.
Yeah, they are more than this. They need to be very careful because, like we saw now, Anthony has had a shot on target and he just came on. That's fresh legs. That's another attacker. That's a threat against Arsenal, and they need to be very careful. If they don't get that second goal now, Manchester United get one back. It can be a really long day for Arsenal.
Yeah, it will be a long day for Arsenal, and you can see Ten Hag with his assistant manager putting heads together to come up with a tactical solution to this deficit they are having. 1-0 against them. Yeah, in the 72nd, going to the 73rd minute in this encounter. Growing quickly taken by Arsenal. And Arsenal want to build up again, but hey, quickly dispossessed there by Manu, who is trying to move for an attack against Arsenal. But hey, the Arsenal recovered that one. But hey, what with Manchester United trying to beat from the right now this time around? What did they do? But hey, they decided to come to the midfield. And can they take a shot there? A shot block and weaken that one. But hey, cleared out again by Arsenal. And it is Harvard for the ball. He has one man on him. But hey, a back pass to Onana in the 73rd minute.
Yeah, the ball finds Evans right there, who sends a long one forward to no man's land. Raya will take this one and take it calmly. Cambrala is about to be introduced by us, Manchester United, and Gabriel finds Saliba. Saliba finds it Odegaard right there, who links up with Ben White, and Ben White right there with the ball, lost possession, and it's Manchester United will pounce on that. Mino with the ball right there in the middle, trying to find his teammates, locates Scott McTominay right there, who returns it back to Diogo Dalot. Diogo Dalot finds Garnacho, who will run at Ben White, and running down the left, and hey, that was a good clearance by Saliba, a defining moment clearance for the young French international right there.
Yeah, the final moment, and another substitution will be introduced. That's Manchester United, and let's see who will be coming out for Manchester United. Yeah, it is Evans. Evans, the man, the wine, aging graciously, that is going out. And there's a talk here between the substitute and Casemiro. You know, they have to plan for a new tactics against Arsenal.
Most likely, I think they will maybe play 3 at the back
And move
so that they can add more bodies
Yeah.
up front. So maybe Casemiro will push
To the
forward
midfield.
the attack, and maybe they can get something right there. And Anthony really not a good season, and that explains why he was dropped from the Brazilian squad that will be going for the Euros, for the Copa America this summer. And Neymar too was dropped from the Seleção squad right there. So you can see the face of Arteta. Pressure reading all over it. And David Raya with the ball right there. We fancy his chance of sending the ball forward, way forward for Arsenal. Sends a long one forward. And hey, Arsenal still with the ball, trying to break down the Manchester United defensive setup and being cautious in spite of the fact that they are leading 1-0. 1-0 is too slim in football, so it's understandable if they are cautious right there. So Tomiyasu will send that throw in into the center, long one straight for Kai Havertz, who was pulled down, but the referee says play on. And that was too soft right there. And I'm about to pounce on this one, running down the left. Set it for the run of Garnacho, Diogo Dalot, but Saka will pounce on that. Saka to send a wrong pass straight to Mino, and Manchester United will pounce on that, trying to attack right there. Scott McTominay, and yeah, Garnacho down the left, and that shot. Wow, almost went on target, but went for a side netting right there. And that was beautiful football for Manchester United. Look at how Scott McTominay pushed that attack, pushed it forward, found Garnacho down the left, cuts back, and set that one straight for a side netting. And I think he did well in that.
Yeah, and he also showed that Manchester United can easily come back into this game because Arsenal are only up by 1 goal, so they need to be very careful. I still think they need to try and push for the second goal, or else you never know.
Yeah, anything can happen in football. It's not over until it's over. And Arsenal looking so comfortable this 1-0. I wonder why they were so comfortable. But hey, if they are so sure of holding this to the end, good for them. But hey, football, anything can happen. And it's Arsenal building all over again through Gabriel from the back. What did he do with the ball? Yeah, decided to go to his man and trying to look for a way to break the Manchester United lineup there, and they succeeded. And through the left winger, it is
Martinelli.
Martinelli, one-on-one with his man. He beat him into the midfield. Can he shoot that? And it's
What a save!
this save by Onana. That was a beautiful move by Martinelli.
I think it took too much time
Yeah.
before taking that shot. Look at it. You've already caught him. It took too much time for as far as I'm concerned, but it was still a good attempt. Forced a save out of Onana, and that's a good one. Let's see if they can maximize the follow-up corner kick right there.
Yeah, let's see if they can maximize the follow-up corner kick. Yeah, corner kick from Arsenal. Yeah, they've not been able to score against Arsenal in today's encounter through a corner kick. They've had a series of corner kicks so far in this encounter. Let's see if they can put this one at the back of the net against Manchester United. It is Bukayo Saka, the corner kick specialist, will take that one. And the header there. But out, and it is still back to Bukayo Saka with the ball from the right wing. He decided to beat his man, but into the 18 box. He ran into the 18 box. And two men on him. They blocked that one, and it was an easy catch for Onana.
Oh.
And Manchester United, we pounce on that. We try to attack right there. And we try to push forward. Garnacho sent that ball into the box, but was deflected off by Ben White right there. Wow.
Yeah, good play from Garnacho.
Yeah, look at Saka complaining. And this is one thing both England and Arsenal fans who want to see. Bukayo Saka go out injured right there.
Yeah, Bukayo Saka. It's a corner kick for Manchester United, and it's Garnacho who is there to take it. Quickly taking. Oh, we're headed out, and a moment for counter there. It is Martinelli, has one man on him. But a good work by Wan-Bissaka. Kambwala was able to stop that, but recovered again from Arsenal. Cross that one. Is that an offside? No, the referee said plays on. And can they run down these two defense? It is Martinelli with the ball, waiting for an assist there. Nobody, but he has his man to beat. And it's a battle between two of them. And he has gotten an assist from Dalot. And it's a corner kick to Arsenal again.
Yeah, he didn't get an assist from Dalot. He had to put him under pressure to commit that corner kick right there. So it's corner kick to Arsenal at the 81st minute of that encounter. You can see Bukayo Saka leaping right there. And I think that Arsenal should at least substitute this guy so that it doesn't go out injured. England will really need him at the Euros.
All right, we're having a message here from Benedict Boniface. He says, I hope that Arsenal continues to win their matches and patiently wait for Manchester City to draw points. Benedict from Lagos.
Yeah, let's see if dropping points will be part of the agenda. Look at Bukayo Saka right there.
That was a bad fall.
That was a serious push from Amrabat.
Look
at it. It went out.
Landed on his knee.
Yeah, it landed on his knee. But you know, he's a strong man. Before you know it, he will be back, but he has to be withdrawn in that encounter. So Bukayo Saka is out 82nd minute of that encounter, and Gabriel Jesus is in.
Yeah, Gabriel Jesus is in. Let's see if we can put one in for Arsenal this time around. And the corner kick specialist has been changed, and this time around it's
Odegaard.
Yeah?
Martin Odegaard.
Martin Odegaard, here to take it in place of Bukayo Saka, who has been substituted. Let's see if there will be a magic on this corner kick. Quickly taking anyone to head it there. A header there!
Oh, what a save.
That would have been a goal. A brilliant save from Onana. And it is Arsenal still trying to get a goal. A shot there. Save again by Onana. 2 save in 1 minute for Onana. Yeah.
Yeah, 2 save in 1 minute. That was a beautiful, well-taken shot from Declan Rice right there. That had to force Onana to make that save. That was a very important save by Onana right there. Another corner kick to Arsenal. Still 83rd minute in that encounter. Odegaard plays this one into the box. Oh, punched out by Onana, headed back in, but finally cleared by that Manchester United player. So, it's still game on in that encounter. Still, Arsenal leading 1 goal to 0.
Yeah, Arsenal leading 1 goal to 0, and it's going to be a throw in to Arsenal. Look at that move again. Look at that move. A header there, headed out. Oh, it was one Saka that headed it almost in. That would have been an own goal against Manchester United.
Manchester United,
Yeah.
right there. So, Man U will fancy their chances building up from defense to attack again. After they survived that scare from Arsenal Football Club, will they survive another one? Well, they are in charge right there. They are with the ball. The ball finds Amrabat right there, who takes a touch off Mino and straight to Casemiro. And Manchester United will fancy their chance building up from defense again to try to get something out of this encounter. So it finds Anthony down the right. Can they do something spectacular in this encounter? Can they do the needful? Only time will tell right there. With time tell right here, well, it's only left to be seen right there. So Manchester United, will they come back in this encounter? I don't know. I don't know if the gaffer knows.
Well, this is football. Anything can happen in football. Never say never until it is over. 5 minutes will decide if they can come back. And it is Manchester United attacking from the right wing, close to the 18 box of Arsenal. Back to the right wing. Can he cross in? But they decide not to cross. And it is Manchester United building gradually, targeting a way to go into the 18 box and get the goal there. But you can see the Arsenal defense line up, and they got into the 18 box but cleared out there. And they have to go restart again from their own half. And it was Onana who ran out to rescue that one and back pass to his man there. And that is the situation.
Yeah, that's the situation right there at the Old Trafford. Arsenal really fancy their chances of getting all 3 points right there. They are leading 1 goal to 0. There's a collision on the field. Mino down, Tomiyasu down. 86 minutes of that encounter. Still Arsenal 1, Manchester United 0.
Yeah, still Arsenal 1, Manchester United 0. So far, Jimmy, we have seen the player so far. You know, which of this player will you say from Manchester United, you know, that impressed you so far in this to this encounter?
Yeah, I think the Amad Diallo, before he came off, I think he did really well because he's not, he's not a regular starter for Manchester United.
Yeah.
I think Diego Dallo too has done well playing in that unfamiliar left back role. He's a right back. He has come in and filled in well, but he's not a left back. He's left the place exposed a little bit. But going forward, I think I've seen him twice or thrice driving with the ball like a midfielder. So those two players.
All right, which of the Arsenal player will you say is the worst player for today? Seeing what they have done today, that has not actually done well.
It's hard to pick out the worst player for Arsenal.
Yeah, so that means all of them did well.
Yeah, they did well.
Yeah, my dear, did share with him.
They tried, but they've just been average. I don't think there's an exceptional player, exceptional performance from any Arsenal player in this game so far. And the heavens has opened at the Old Trafford. The rains are falling. It's now becoming a wet evening in Manchester. Not the blue side, but the red side of Manchester. The blue sides are celebrating while the red side are lamenting. The theater of dreams fast becoming a theater of lamentation. Well, will they survive this one at the Old Trafford against Arsenal? Will they rally back and get a point? Well, only time will tell. And you can see the 3 substitutions right there. Watchalong, Wan-Bissaka, and Amrabat has been withdrawn for Manchester United. 88th minute substitution. Eriksen forcing and Whitley coming on. Forcing and Whitley, young lads are supported by an experienced midfielder in Eriksen, the Danish international right there. Still Arsenal leading 1-0.
Yeah, still Arsenal leading 1-0 with these young lads, being introduced by Ten Hag. Do you think that is one of the reasons why you say, hey, Ten Hag is building a younger player for next season is gradually bringing them together, and opportunity should be given to him.
Yeah, I think the only reason why he's bringing these players on are because most of the majority of his players are injured.
Yeah.
Yeah, they have no other person to. That's the bench. You are seeing the bench on the pitch now. You know, it's due to injuries, so I don't think you can't be 1-0 down and be bringing academy players to come and rescue the game for you.
Yeah, you can hear Jimmy say you can be 1-0 down and be bringing academic player to come and play against Arsenal, but that is the situation. 88 minutes going to 89 minutes. 1 minute and some seconds left to play to regulation time. And it's still Arsenal who is leading 1-0. Just a slim victory, a slim scoreline against Manchester United. Go kick for Arsenal, quickly taken by David Raya, trying to locate his man there. Gabriel Jesus, let's see. Yeah, he won that one and he drives in. Into the 18 box there. A pass there for Arsenal. Will they make it 2? Somebody get on, kill that goal. Oh
no! Wow, that was a golden chance lost by Arsenal right there. And there was no man to pick that rebound up. But Gabriel Jesus will fancy his chance again down the left. But hey, he couldn't keep it in play. It will be a goal kick to Manchester United. I just hope that all these chances Manchester United, Arsenal losing will come back to haunt them at the end of the day. So, Onana will start play right there. Finds Amrabat, Eriksen in the middle, and is forcing. Always set it straight to Casemiro, who links up down the left with Antony. Antony will find Garnacho. Garnacho sends it to that Manchester United player right there. Casemiro links up play with Kobe Mino. But hey, there's a player down currently. Was he holding his leg?
Yeah, it was fouled. Needless foul by Arsenal.
Yeah, needless foul right there by Arsenal.
Gabriel.
And Gabriel Jesus, the culprit responsible for that.
Yeah, Gabriel Jesus, the culprit responsible for that. How will you rate the referee officiating today? We've not seen much of controversial moments here.
It's a dead ball. He ran into Gabriel Jesus, so it's a dead ball situation.
Yeah.
And
so overall, your assessment of the referee today?
The referee has been really good, really good. No, you hardly find the referee that is perfect, but the referee has been very, very good today. But let's wait till the end, because sometimes they have a way of surprising also. So, 6-minute additional time. Already in the first minute of the additional time, already at the Old Trafford. And is Man U taking the game to Arsenal, trying to find time and space right there. Will they get it? Only time with David Raya. Saved that one. Held it to the ground. And it's like, hey, there's still hope in this encounter for Manchester United. But hey, Arteta is planning to introduce Jorginho and I think Cedric right there for Arsenal. They want to defend and they want to keep this one 1-0, 1-0. And Gabriel Jesus keep losing the ball in dangerous areas. But hey, Declan Rice came to the rescue and Thomas Partey did the proper clearance right there.
Yeah, Thomas Partey did the proper clearance there, but the referee, the linesman signal an infringement against Arsenal, and you can see Jorginho warming up, and let's see what he brings to the party. But sometimes like this later substitution like this.
Oh, that's Kiwo and Jorginho.
Yeah.
And Thomas Partey, another guard, is being withdrawn. Yeah, you can see the downpour. I just hope this substitution don't still now come back to what
that's what I'm saying. Late substitution like this sometimes will affect the already settled play of a team and make this, bring some kind of before they understand their play. Well, that's what their team. They've played in the training ground before, so they understand themselves. But sometimes we've seen substitution like this create some loophole and confusion for the opponent to get a goal.
Yeah, sometimes it happens to be a profitable one right there. So that's a clearance from Kiwa. Set it for the run of Martinelli. Martinelli easily dispossessed by Casemiro, right there. The captain for today, since Bruno Fernandes is out injured, right there. Garnacho runs into space. We play that shot, but hey, that went out for a goal kick to Arsenal Football Club. It seems that goal from Trossard will be the only goal we see in this encounter.
Well, it's looking like that, but it's not over yet. 1 second can change the face of the game, can change the scoreline of the game. There is Garnacho calling for the referee, hey, for a free kick against Arsenal, but hey, the referee is not showing any concern there. It's a match. Go on with the match, and you can see Arteta dashing out instruction to his player. Hey, it's okay, block the line, stop them from going, and you can see here it's a goal kick, and it's David Raya who is there to take that goal kick.
And I don't think Arsenal should be playing a long goal kick, and that's a yellow card to David Raya by the referee for time wasting right there. And who can blame him? He really wants the referee to end the game as soon as possible. Leading 1-0. 1-0 is equals to 3 points.
Yeah, 1-0 is equals to 3 points. Yeah, quickly taken. And it is going to be a throw-in. What? A throw-in to Arsenal, but the referee said throw-in to Man U. And Man U in his fire brigade approach right now. Let's see if it will work for them. Anthony quickly take that one. Back to Casemiro. Casemiro try to locate his man there. Yeah, time is ticking. Yeah, forcing. Time is ticking. Let's see what comes out of it.
Yeah, clock is ticking right there. Eriksen. We send it to Kambuala right there. Is Arsenal now defending with their lives against Manchester United? Truly, when it comes to the big teams, Manchester United, we never want to go down without a fight.
No,
but the referee says play on. That was good tackle according to the referee, since he said play on right there. But hey, and that's a dribble from Garnacho, and that cross into the box, but easily taken by David Raya. And we are already in the last minute of additional time. David Raya holding that one to the ground, already on a yellow card. He should be careful for time wasting so that he doesn't miss the last game of the season for Arsenal Football Club. And David Raya will hold this one, dropped it down, and send a long one forward. Kayavat will attempt at that one, but he went out for another throw-in to Manchester United.
Yeah, another throw-in for Manchester United is raining heavily there. And we can see some slippery moments. I've seen 3 players almost slept during the course of the play because hey, the top is wet, and let's see. Manchester United is their own home. They will understand how to play it. It's an opportunity for them to use against Arsenal right now. But hey, they are building up into the Arsenal 18 balls attacking from the right way. That is Tony. And a cross into the box there. But hey, David Raya caught that one. And it flies like a bird.
Yeah, flies like a bird, sleeping on his nest right there. If he had flown like a bird right there. So he will prefer to have brought a mat or a bed to the field of play to at least waste as much time as possible for Arsenal to win this game. So David Raya with the ball. You can see the Arsenal faithful celebrating already. Plays a long one into the air, and the referee ended it. Arsenal win 1-0.
Yeah, final score, Arsenal 1-0. Congratulations to Arsenal. The battle is still on. I think they are still pushing on. Let's see if Manchester United will sleep. Yeah. Your final take on this match?
Yeah, average performance from Arsenal, but it was enough to beat this Manchester United team who really did not pose any threat going forward, But yeah, good win for Arsenal and disappointing for Manchester United, especially coming off that embarrassing 4-0 defeat.
All right, and you might on Wednesday is going to be the match between Manchester United versus Newcastle. So, which of those two sides do you think will favor us, Chelsea, to go top, to go more higher than the position they are? If Newcastle win or if Manchester United win?
I think if Manchester United win, because Chelsea is already
3 points
ahead of Manchester United with 3 points and a superior goal difference. Manchester United is currently -4, and Chelsea has +12. That is 16 goals. Can Man U score 16 goals in a match? That's still left to be seen. So if Chelsea can win their game and Man U defeat Newcastle, because I don't see this man scoring 16 goals in 2 games.
It's not possible.
So, and even if Chelsea win, Chelsea will add more goal cushion to it. So, it will favor Chelsea more if Manchester United defeat Newcastle.
All right. That same Wednesday, I think Chelsea one is 7:45, while Manchester United Newcastle is 8 o'clock on Wednesday. So, and talking about Brighton, will it be easy for Chelsea to defeat them at home, right in front of their crowd?
Yeah, you're looking at Chelsea's recent form. I think Brighton is not, the hardest games we've played recently, and we've been impressive. So, yeah, I think we can go there and do a job and win and get the maximum 3 points.
Yeah, can go get the maximum 3 points. So to our viewers, that is how far we can go for today. Thanks for staying tuned to Premier Sport Fan Center. But don't forget to join us on Wednesday when we come back again with a match between Brighton versus Chelsea and Manchester United versus Newcastle. It promises to be an interesting one. So that's how far we can go for me and my production crew. It's bye for now, and see you on Wednesday when we come back again.
I just go to my this account to say Chelsea has so many substitutes. Bench win matches. We're not talking about your starting 11. Now we have 2 starting 11. Anybody can play now. It's all about 2. Let my 2 actually come back. Anybody can. Anybody will collect from Chelsea. Anybody will collect. This season may be awful, but I'm telling you.